Welcome to the Insomnia Project. Sit back, relax, and listen as we have a calm conversation meant to help you find your way to sleep.
Wow, that really relaxed me.
Did
actually.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I was like, good night. My body is very relaxed right now.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that because we both had busy days.
We did. And I've been sedentary for far too many days. And so, for various reasons. And tonight I went to Aquafit.
Aquafit. How was that?
Aquafit.
How was your Aquafit foot in Aquafit?
My feet are good in Aquafit fit. That was not intentional. It was good. There's 7 of us. It was all Canadian music tonight.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. And I liked this class better than the last Aquafit class I did, which was a few weeks ago. So,
good.
Yeah. And this one I paid for. The one a few weeks ago, I didn't realize I was supposed to pay. Nobody stopped. I stole a free class.
Well, the first one's always free.
Right.
And how was this class? How would you rate this class?
Oh, it was good. It wasn't. I'd like a bit more flow. I'd like more of a dance, if you will.
Oh.
But the exercises were good, and the music was good, and the teacher was jovial. And that's really all you need from Aquafit. I've learned a trick with Aquafit.
Oh, share.
I like to do it right on the line of the pool where the shallow end meets the deep end.
Okay, and why is that?
Because some exercises I'd rather do in the shallow end. Generally speaking, that's easier. But some exercises I want to do and more enjoy doing in the deep end. And It's a better workout with those ones.
So what exactly is Aquafit? Is it like a jazzercise class in the water?
Basically,
Okay.
we use dumbbells, like foam dumbbells that offer a lot of resistance. And we use really strong pool noodles that offer a lot of resistance as well.
So they're different than regular pool noodles?
Well, the pool noodles that I always remember are like hollow, almost styrofoamy, plasticky tubes.
Sure.
Are they hollow in the middle? When you picture a pool noodle, is it hollow in the middle?
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, that's how I picture it.
Okay, well, these are not hollow. These are like, if those are licorice, then these are nibs.
Okay.
If you know what a nib is.
Yeah, nib and licorice are kind of in the same family. It's candy anyways.
Yeah, but nibs are like a strong core.
Sure.
And like Twizzlers would have a hollowed center.
Right. Gotcha.
Actually, you know what it's more like?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the normal Twizzlers with the hollowed center, and then the peel and twist, or whatever they're called, Twizzlers that are like individual strands.
Oh, yeah.
That make up a thicker, fuller Twizzler.
Sure, okay. If you
they're
know,
like those.
If you know your candy, you'll know what we're talking about.
You know your Twizzlers,
yeah.
which I do. So anyway, they're like stronger pool noodles, and we like we'll put it between our legs like it's a horse, like a play horse, and then pedal like it's like put your hands on the top and then pedal around the pool like it's a bike.
Oh, okay.
Which is quite enjoyable, I have to say.
It sounds silly, but...
Oh, they're all ridiculous.
Okay.
Like everything you're doing in there is, you look ridiculous, but it's you and 6 other women who look equally ridiculous, so it's fine.
Okay.
And I do appreciate that they put the blinds down in the windows for the pool, so even though you look ridiculous, no one's watching you. There's nobody gawking going. Also, I don't think anybody would really care to be like, look at those dumb middle-aged women dancing around to Canadian hits of the 80s.
Amazing.
I mean, maybe there's somebody out there that would be that person, but anyway, there wasn't. And the lifeguards are all like, 16. So I keep thinking, like, do they know Corey Hart? Do they know Gowan? Probably not.
Right.
I mean, doubtful anyway.
I don't know how many of our listeners know those Canadian artists either.
Corey Hart is better known.
Sure.
If you're of a certain age, because of his wonderful hit, Sunglasses at Night.
Right.
Which has a really, dangerous sound to it.
Sure, has a dangerous feel to it, if you will.
And yet a stupid message.
Right.
He wears, what are the lyrics? I wear my sunglasses at night so I can see. I don't remember.
So I can't be seen. I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would you wear your sunglasses at night?
Was there
I need to look at the lyrics.
Was there anything you wore when you went to clubs that was your staple thing that you wore?
I mean, I didn't really, unfortunately, have the benefit of getting to go to many clubs.
I see.
I didn't grow up around the club.
Okay.
I grew up around hillbilly bars that wish they were the club.
I see.
And I wished they were the club, so I would dress appropriately, but it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I did wear thigh highs. That was really big in like 1995.
Thigh highs.
Like thigh high black stockings.
I see. Okay.
And like granny boots.
Okay.
I rocked that look for a long time. I got really into vests also in that era of the 90s. Wearing a vest was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it, like, my mom took it to extremes. She was doing a lot of sewing in those days. She would never say that she was a champion sewer, but she was actually quite crafty with a sewing machine. And so she knew there was one vest she made me, and I really liked it. And so then I think she made that vest for me. And then she started making me all kinds of vests out of like material that she also made pillows and tablecloths out of. So like I had to draw the line when she made me a brocade cat vest. I was like, I'm not going to wear this. It has cats on. She's like, but you like cats. I'm like, I know.
Wait, a vest with cats you wore to a club?
Yes. Well, I didn't wear it to a club, but that was in my closet.
I see.
How about you? What were your signature club clothes?
I remember, I remember not wanting to wear a jacket to clubs even in the winter, and sometimes you'd have to stay in a line.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, because then you'd have to bring it to a coat check, and that would take forever, and who knows who's running the coat check if you'd ever see your jacket again. So there was
and
that.
If you're going to go to more than one club, that's a lot of coat checks.
That's a lot of coat checks.
But you're really cold. I mean, this is Canada. So you're cold outside.
Yeah. And so it wasn't my favorite thing was to try to figure out where to where to leave my jacket or bring my jacket. That was never fun. And I think I just had a lot of untucked shirts. So I'd have a t-shirt and an untucked shirt.
Me too.
Yeah, that was my staple.
I wore untucked shirts too.
Mm-hmm.
This just in, the actual lyrics of Sunglasses at Night. Do you know them?
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can do something.
Yeah, what is it that you do? Well, little did I know that what he's saying is so I can watch you weave, then breathe your storylines.
No.
That's what he's saying.
Oh, wow.
Watch you weave, then breathe your storylines.
Okay.
So I can I knew this one, I think, keep track of the visions in my eyes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so he needed his sunglasses so that he could keep track of the visions in his eyes.
And then the bridge is, don't switch the blade on the guy in shades. Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Wow, that took a
turn.
Don't
masquerade with the guy in shades. Oh, no. I can't believe it because you got it made. You've got it made with the guy in shades.
Wow.
Oh, no.
I guess.
Who wrote this? Oh, here's another reason he wears this. We should have a trivia. What are 5 reasons that Corey Hart wears his sunglasses at night? Here's another one, number 4. So I can forget my name while you collect your claim.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Duran Duran wrote this because their lyrics are equally awesome, but they make no sense. Here's another one.
Now, the only reason I could see wearing sunglasses at night is you have a bad eye infection, or you're sensitive to you're sensitive to light because you've had.
So I can get rid of this infection in my left eye.
Or like you've had.
There's one more. There's 6 reasons he wears the sunglasses at night. The final one is so I can see the light that's right before my eyes.
Okay, that one makes sense.
I mean, does it?
Yeah, I mean...
Are you walking up to a lamp?
No, what if the person's so bright and so lovely that you've got to wear sunglasses to be around them?
I mean, no, that's not how
that lyric
things work.
That lyric works for me.
All right, well, and then he just repeats a lot of things.
I did like the sunglasses he wore in the video, and I had a pair of...
Yeah, he was cool.
Those were like Ray-Ban aviator glasses. Aviator? No, Ray-Ban.
No, they're aviators, I think.
No,
he had a Top Gun kind of look, didn't he?
No, it wasn't aviators. They're Wayfair glasses, I think, is what they're called. So
like the Kelly Clarkson furniture store.
No, yeah, I think. That's
Wayfair. You've got just what I need. Here he is.
Yeah, those are not aviator. Those are. I think,
no, they're not. You're right.
Yeah. So those are the glasses that I had and have a pair of those Ray-Ban glasses.
Yeah, they were mine. You took them from me and claimed them as your own.
Well, I had a pair even before I knew you.
Yeah, but then when I found those in the lost and found in my work and nobody claimed them after like a year, I took them home all excited, and then they became yours, and I never got to see them again.
And then I scratched them, and it's so hard to wear scratched sunglasses.
It's also hard when someone takes them from you and then scratches them.
It happens. What can I say? I mean, those glasses look good on me.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll get you a pair of sunglasses.
You won't get me that pair.
I could.
I want the Corey Hart pair. I want to wear a white shirt with my collar up. I want to do a pout and have spiky little brown spike hair.
I once lost a pair of sunglasses at a monument at a. Remember when I lost those?
You want to tell that story?
I don't know if we've already told it, but we were on was it the Arizona or above the Arizona?
Yes, at Pearl Harbor.
At Pearl
you
Harbor.
might want to lead with that.
We were at Pearl Harbor at this memorial to the sunken ships.
The Pearl Harbor Memorial in Oahu,
right,
which is in Hawaii, of course. Once the ship sunk, they're actually in, and this is something I didn't know. They're in a pretty shallow bay,
right,
relatively speaking. So they sunk, but they're right below the water. In fact, parts of them are still sticking out of the water. So they're that close to the surface.
And it's a great museum memorial type thing. And what happened was I was wearing my sunglasses because it was a bright day, sunny, and I looked down to look at the ship in a better, because you're kind of, the memorial's above the ship, so you can look down.
Yeah, they've almost made a bridge over the submerged ship, so that you kind of walk over it, and they're very careful to say it's a memorial site.
Yeah.
A war memorial, and so you are meant to be silent and, walk with reverence.
Which we did, and then I looked over, and my sunglasses fell off my face into the water and sank down.
On the ship,
On the ship.
Like they're on the Arizona.
I don't know if
sunglasses.
I don't know if they're on the ship.
We do know that they're on we saw them go down.
Yeah, but it could have gone, because it could have gone to the water, like beneath, like behind.
I know, but they went down.
It went down. We don't know exactly where it went.
Except that all under the water is the ship.
Well, they could have floated.
I dare say you're not the first person who lost your sunglasses that way. It was a moment, and we were trying not to say anything because we were trying to be silent, but down they went.
Yeah, so I lost those sunglasses. And
not at night.
Not at night. I wasn't wearing them at night. Perhaps if I was wearing them at night, I wouldn't have lost them.
Those sunglasses were very loose.
They were loose.
They were extremely loose.
They needed to be.
Shouldn't have been worn. I remember putting them on and being like, these are so loose. And I have a bigger noggin than you, I think.
Right.
I have a big head. I need to pull my head back in pictures, because when we are side by side, it's like, here's Gigantor head and sweet little Marco.
What can I say?
My family has big heads. All of us do.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh, my sister might not. Does she?
No, or I think she's the smallest of the
heads.
Of the heads, she's the smallest.
But my parents have big heads. My brother's a big head.
Mm-hmm.
I think my little nephew is going to have a sizable and smart brain.
Oh,
he's definitely smart. There's
definitely smart. Yeah,
we're not biased, also, but he is extremely smart.
We just got back from Halifax, and we had a lovely time there.
Should we mention the thing? One of his parting words to us.
Sure.
It's so funny and so cute and so sweet. He's just the sweetest thing. He just turned 3. And, you can imagine, a 3-year-old is just a magical person. They're just amazing. And so it was really fun. We got to spend 3 whole days with him, which was wonderful. And as we were leaving, I was trying to explain to him, the last time we were there, a few months ago. He's that, much younger in development that it's not, you can't really explain. They're just grabbing some concepts, right? So there's a likelihood that they might go, oh, these people live here now, or they're in that room now. And so I was sad to think that he might go to our room the next day and we wouldn't be there.
Sure.
And if he remembered, which I thought he might, because he seemed to. So, and he was finding all ways to refer to us. And the last day he got up, he looked at and he said to his mom, "Put one of them downstairs."
So that we could
he wanted to play with at least one of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I said to him, we're not going to be here tomorrow. Tomorrow we won't be here in the morning. We will not be here. I was sad, very sad saying it, but I wanted to say it.
Sure.
So that maybe he had some understanding of that this is what was happening. And we showed him where we lived and where he lived on the globe. And we fly over here. And then he was like very sweetly doing like airplane noises and stuff. He's so cool. Anyway. And so now there's some debate over what he said, but I'm pretty sure what he said was, because I said, we're very sad. And he said, I don't know if he said our friends or I think he said our friends. Our friends are sad. They are making bad choices.
Listen, he's not the first to tell me that. He probably won't be the last.
He's learned that, if you do something, if you're making a choice and it makes you sad, that could be a bad choice, right? Mm-hmm. So it's very advanced learning and thinking and applying that learning to our situation. Or there's some debate. He might have said, I am sad. They are making bad choices. Either way,
we made
adorable.
Bad choices, yeah.
We made bad choices.
What I love with all our nephews and niece is that they all gravitate to something and love something that you have no knowledge of. Mm-hmm. And so then as the uncle and aunt, you have to learn about
Exactly. Luca, our nephew, was for many years like obsessed. Am I allowed to say this? I think I am.
Sure.
Obsessed with cows. Like obsessed with cows. Like it's just a sign that like some people are just born in their DNA with certain desires.
Sure.
And he just desired to be in and among the cows.
Right.
And he was very young, I think 3, and a cow licked his back. Now, if a cow licked my back at any age, I'm not sure how I'd feel about it.
Sure.
He was so thrilled, he didn't want to wash his back.
Yeah.
I mean, he loves cows.
And the thing about that is I had to do research on different kinds of cows to tell him this was a Jersey cow, this was another cow. And we were going through a whole bunch of different breeds of cows. And he was really enjoying it.
And that's progressed into a love of a lot of other things. Mm-hmm. Farming and raising plants.
That's right.
He guarded his tomato plants last year, brought them up to his bedroom to watch them at night. I mean, and all sorts of other things. But yeah, it's just amazing, like how kids are into a thing.
Did you like to garden when you were a kid?
Yeah, actually. I think I have a brother and sister, and I think more than either of them, I was probably the most in the garden with my mom. She worked hard to kind of show us the garden, and she does it with me even today. She'll be like, let's go out to the garden. I'll show you everything. Mm-hmm. She's done it ever since I was very small, showing me everything that she's growing and pointing out each flower and when it comes up. Like I have memories of going out and her showing me the crocuses.
She's a very good gardener.
She is. She would say she's not, but she is.
I remember in school we had to do this. I don't know if you had to do this. So you'd get a little glass jar and you'd wet a paper towel and you'd put it in the jar, and then you'd take beans and you would put the beans in the jar between the paper and the glass so you could see through and you could see the bean. Mm-hmm. And you'd put it by the windowsill and the bean would start to sprout, and you could watch it every day as a kid in class as the bean sprouted, and you could watch it, right? And that was one of our...
That's such a great thing for kids to just... I worked for a long time. I volunteered actually at a place called The Stop, which is very close to here. And its whole mission, it's an after-school program to teach kids about farms and food and plants and growing. Especially kids, we live downtown Toronto, so they may not have access to that in the same way, but it's a beautiful greenhouse, in fact. And so these kids go to this greenhouse and they do after school programs. I think it's once a week, and they learn about all sorts of aspects of growing food, and they just have a really deep understanding and appreciation for the earth and the cycles of food and life and all of that.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever done this, especially as a child, taken the avocado pit, put 4 toothpicks in it, and let the end of it sort of touch water in a glass?
I've seen it. Like it has roots. Like does it root up if the end of the pit touches the water?
Yeah, we did it. We did it when I was young, I remember, and you've got to have sturdy toothpicks because the avocado pit is pretty heavy. B, it's always got to be touching water. So if the water evaporates, you have to fill it. And so, it's supposed to start to root and then eventually sprout. We never got to that stage because maybe it would start to root a little bit. Then the water would evaporate. I'd forget to fill it. And
then the end game is what? That you have an avocado tree eventually?
I guess.
Which in Canada, I'm not sure if you could do. Also, isn't avocados one of those fruits like male, female? Like,
oh, maybe. Yeah.
I feel like I don't know, but I don't know if they would just bear fruit on their own.
I think also growing trees isn't from scratch or from seed is not the easiest thing in the world.
My brother did it with
an orange tree.
Or lemon.
Orange.
But the oranges, I think he did it at my parents' home in Florida, their first home. So that's 3 homes ago in Florida. And they were oranges, but not oranges the way you think of oranges. They were more like lemony oranges.
Okay.
Just so you know. They were a different kind of orange. I don't know what kind.
Sure.
But yeah. But the thing about that is, so he grew. So great. He's got an orange tree. But it's full of thorns. I didn't see it last time we were there. I don't know. Maybe it was in another room and I just didn't see it, probably.
I know where it ended up. It's still living and thriving, and it's not in the house right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's doing very well.
Where did it end up?
It's in someone's office right now, and it's doing very well.
Great.
I'm trying to think. I grew cherry trees. Like, we've always had cherry trees when I was growing up, and I used to love cherries, and I still do.
They're great, but they're messy, are they not?
Yeah, you have to pick them, and a lot of birds go to them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, any fruit tree. I participated in a program last summer, and I didn't go once.
Oh.
So I should do it again this year, which is a fruit harvesting program in the city, where you can sign up ahead of time. It's $10
for the year.
For the year, yeah. And you have from the early to the end of the season. So like, I don't know, probably June, maybe May, June into, I think, October. You go to people's homes and there'll be so many people on a session. So they'll have up to 8 people depending on the bounty of trees they expect. But your job is to go with all of them, and they bring, I guess the head or whatever brings a ladder or something. I don't exactly know. And you go and you pick all the fruit for this person. A lot of aged people, or just, government offices, people that have these fruit trees.
Sure.
But the fruit just, nobody's using it. I mean, it's sad if you have a tree bearing pears or plums or cherries or whatever it is.
And the thing about that, because my aunt had a very prolific pear tree, you can only eat so many pears, exactly. and it fruits more than one family can typically eat. So
yeah, exactly. Like everyone knows, if you've got a bushel on your, like my house in New Brunswick, our first year there were raspberries everywhere. I mean, we ate raspberry and everything. Raspberry cobbler and raspberry syrup and raspberry muffins, and like, I love raspberries. But
sure.
Again, you can only eat so much of one thing before you're like, I'm kind of done.
I'm all raspberried out.
Exactly. So what's good about this is you could ostensibly go and have a bag of fruit every 2 weeks or whatever from various things. But the problem with it was, for me, by the time I knew I had an afternoon free or an evening or morning or whatever, each one would be filled up.
Filled up, I see. Okay, so let me ask you this. What is the name of this program for anybody in Toronto? And then what's great is that if you're in a place, maybe they have a similar type program that you can look at if you want to, go and collect fruit and have fruit throughout the spring, summer, and fall. I wonder if they do nuts, too, because I know there's a lot of nut trees in the city. I remember, where was I, where they were talking about the different nuts. And it was really fascinating because I saw nuts I had never seen before, like a nut that was in the shape of a heart that you could eat. And it was like just fascinating. We actually walked by a walnut tree one time when we were walking in the Scarborough Bluffs. And I was like, this is a walnut. These are walnuts because they are encased in a prickly, thorny sort of fruit, I guess, that falls to the ground and can really stain.
Well, the name of the one that I'm part of is called Not Far From the Tree.
Not Far From the Tree.
So you can go to notfarfromthetree.org. I'm pretty sure this particular one is only in Toronto, but you can have a look. And it's pretty incredible when you look at, 288,000 pounds of picked fruit last year.
Wow.
That's how many pounds.
Wow.
And it says, join our mission. We harness the power of fruit trees to create healthy, resilient, sustainable, and connected communities across Toronto. By picking and sharing overlooked fruit, we bring people closer together and create a stronger connection with our neighbors, environment, and food system. So it's really, they've existed since 2008. And there's lots of partnerships and yeah, it's all of $10.
And it's a tasty way to enjoy the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say this. If you have a program like that in your area, let us know and we'll mention it here on the podcast. You can always find us on our Instagram or you can email us. Go to our website, theinsomniaproject.com. Thank you for joining us, of course, and going on this journey from Corey Hart to fruit trees. Who would have saw that connection, right, Amanda?
Absolutely.
All right. Until next time, thank you for joining us, and we hope you're able to listen and sleep.